Generic greetings! Software Inc. is something that I have been putting a lot of time into recently, and it's not really since Prison Architect that I've put so much time into a creative game like this, where it's quite expansive and you build a lot of stuff, and it's something I've been really wanting to get into and learn more and enjoy, and that's why I'm on Alpha 8. I wanted to try out the new features. This is the test branch of Alpha 8. Hopefully it will be bug-free and out soon, so I can do another series on this thing, but in the meantime, I thought I would mess around with it. Today's beverage is, by the way, a glass of milk, because I realised I had about 4.5 pints left in the fridge, and the sell-by date, or rather the best before date, is in a couple of days, so I thought I'd better use some of the stuff up. Anyway, that is just a big crash, and that is really, really horrible. People are getting crushed over. Alpha game is alpha. Let's just move on. So anyway, yes, I've been messing around with this software company. It's Genericson Software, founder Gerald Genericson, and as you can see, it is quite a big building. What I wanted to do is make one room, which is this bottom bit here. And then I wanted to make it all and then clone it up here and then up here and pretty much do the same thing. And that's pretty much what I've done, which is good. The problem I had is that I had about 1.5 million, and it took me about, I think, 700,000 or 800,000 to make this building. And I only still had the founder when I actually did it. So I well over-egged it. I went way too far and messed it up, which means I only had a certain amount of time to actually develop some software. And it was interesting. It really was an interesting thing. I had to sell some property that I'd already made. All of these rooms here were actually furnished, but because of the upkeep cost, I had to go around each room and sell all of the furniture. But one of the good things about Alpha 8, and there's several good things about this, is that you can pretty much just go to select all furniture in room, and then you say duplicate, and then you can go bang like that, and then you've just duplicated all of the furniture. That is extremely powerful and something that I appreciate a lot. Obviously, you could clone stuff, but that's something that they added in the previous in this branch, which is really good. So Alpha 8, oh yes, all thumbs up. Also, you can now do outside stuff, hence why I've got some nice little outside lights and some open gates. There's been a couple of weird bugs though, as you can see. Look at that. I don't know if you can see the stutter, but you can see there's like a horrible stutter when I actually move up and down. Left and right doesn't seem to be it, but up and down, you can see I get some really horrible stutter, and I don't know if it's graphics or not, but there's my options. There you go, just so anyone can stop it and have a look at it, and it doesn't really matter what I mess around with, it won't fix it. Anyway, what I'm going to do is speed up to max speed while people mess around. Who's that? That is at work. Someone at work. I think they're trying to fix the computer. What we're going to do, we're going to develop a new piece of software, and we want to, we've got 7.9 million. I'll show you the software that I've developed as of late. We'll go to all software, and we can just see that from, actually no, we'll best change it to Genericson software. We've only developed 5 pieces of software, and we've got 7.odd million, which is really good. So the first thing we developed, if we just put it in order of time, is Crap Edit 2D. So it's the Crap Editor, and that was a 2D editor, which wasn't actually crap, it was outstanding according to this, which is really good. And we made profit 1.odd million. Now, nearly 1.5 million. That's a nice sizable chunk of cash. Then we've got the Auditor, which is the audio tool, which again was outstanding, and we made a fair bit of money. That was good. That was the one that saved me, because I did a couple of contracts and then made this Crap Editor 2D, and then I built all the building with that 1.4 million that I made, and then I almost went bankrupt, but did put Auditor out the door, and that saved the company. Then I went to the Count O Dosho, which is actually a CMS. It's a new thing that has been added. CMS stands for what? Content Management System, I believe. Yeah, I think so. It might be Customer Management. No, Content. Content sounds about right. I'm sure I'll be corrected in the comments if I've got that wrong. And again, that was outstanding. But there's a lot of active users. It's been a very, very big sleeper hit. Big sleeper hit? Yes, because it's very big in terms of it's been a sleeper hit. It's not a big hit, it's a sleeper hit that's been quite good. Yeah, something like that. Either way, as you can see, your income, we got a bit of money at the start, but then it slowly trailed off. But it did take a while to get there. It did take a while to make as well. And then we did the Orifice, which is an office piece of software, again, something new, I believe. And as you can see, active users is quite high. It's weird, because when I've brought these out, it's taken about 6 months for them to really get a foothold. And now we just made the Cry Some More engine, which is outstanding. It's got 2,000 active users, and profit is currently minus 2 million, which is not good at all. So most of the money we are getting is from the other stuff. If we just go to our game engine, we can see active users here. We've got Cry Some More engine, and the top user is True 2D Tech 13. But if we go to details on both of them, we can see that mine, if we go to features and their features on the 2D Tech 13 is 2D rendering, PC speaker, and visual editor. Mine is 2D rendering, visual editor, 2D assets, PC speaker, scripting, and Q&A. So it's a lot more advanced, and also I believe it is outstanding. It's brand new, and it's more expensive. It's the most expensive one on the market, I believe. Yes, it is, but it's also the most feature-packed, so hopefully that'll progress on later. Anyway, what I want to do is develop a new piece of software, and I think I don't really want to develop an antivirus because I don't have the server capacity. We could go for an audio tool. You can see you've got like sound library and things like that. We've also got game. We could develop a game because we've just made a game engine. That might be, yeah, let's do that. Let's make a really, really good game, and we'll add our OSs on here, and there's a couple of good OSs, and we'll add all them on there. And we can see we've got AI, we've got local multiplayer, we'll go for mod support, and we'll go for Q&A. And we can also see, because it's text-based, we'll advance to 2D. So again, you've got this nice graph. This is really good. I really like this. Why can't we, not available on the market, game engine, or 2D editor. We do need a 2D editor. We will select that one there. That is Final Maker Premium. Oh, yeah, we'll go for that one there. That's fine. What I want to do, actually, is go to add OSs and see which is the one that OS 8. Yeah, we're going to move the int 6 and OS 8. We're going to remove both of them. So the int OS 8, we'll remove that. And int 6, which actually doesn't give us any more options here. So we're not going to bother. We'll put them back on. I wanted to remove them to see if we get any more features, but we haven't. So we'll stick with that one. I don't know why I can't do 3D graphics, but anyway, what we need to do is pretty much have the SCM on the SCM server. It's a type of game, obviously. Category is RPG, simulation, sports. We're going to make it a sports game. Oh, and it changes all of this stuff, actually. So let's go for, yeah, let's do a sports game with mod support and Q&A. 2D graphics, there we go. Max quality be outstanding because we've got an art team. That's one of the things as well. The more art, the better. We'll go for the core dev and the art team. And I actually put the support team on at the moment as well because they're just generic developers anyway, so they should be able to do some of that. Price is currently set at $32.75. I don't like that. I like so I think I'm going for $29.99, even though I think it rounds it up anyway. And we're going to call it do the thing, win the points. There we go. That's wing. So it's do the thing, win the points. That's the sports game that we are doing. Yeah, go sports team. And we also want, because I haven't put it on yet, the int 6. There we go. And 2D graphics, no VR. You can see it's unlocked later on. It's not yet been unlocked. Sometimes it will tell you what date it's unlocked and such, but I guess that's why you do a bit of research. So 3 teams are currently on the job. We're going to develop that, and we are going to set some marketing as well. It'd be nice if we can set a default marketing, like defaults for certain things, like default support will be whatever team you select, default marketing will be that, because I know you can organize them in like when you go to your teams, you can actually go to sort of manage teams, and you can organize them here in terms of like art or name or whatever you can, but it doesn't change in the overall list anyway. So we're doing the thing, win the points. That's okay. We've got 7.2 million, which is very good. And hopefully we will be able to progress up here and expand on. As I said, I originally had all of these furnished, but then had to rip them down because I was running out of money, which is not a good thing. I've also put it on, I've taken the liberty of putting on a city map because I've never played on a city map before. I didn't realise how big the maps are, actually, and I can't imagine you having a massive software company all the way up here and all the lights come on, which is really cool. But when you buy stuff, you actually buy all the roads and everything else. I thought you just bought that plot and then that plot and then that plot and all the spare plots, but you don't. You actually buy everything, and when you buy it, it clears it for you. So if I bought this building, I think it would clear it out, which is dangerous. Let me just go to our insurance policy, and I'm going to put another 2 million in insurance policy. It's always a good thing to put it in there. There we go. So you can see there's a lot of pensions for employees and health insurance and life insurance. This is all good. And doing the thing, winning the points. We're almost there. What I did as well, I took the liberty of making like a communal meeting room that's assigned to nobody. So it means that the teams can go in there when needed. So all of these teams will actually head in there, which is good. We are still doing the thing, winning the points. Actually, what's happened? Have I overdeveloped that? I think I've overdeveloped that. because I was too busy messing around. I'm going to develop it anyway. We'll progress it on the next stage. You've overdeveloped it. It would be nice if you could set it to automatically promote when it gets to the top, but you can't. Right, so doing the thing, winning the points. We've got a little bit of profit. You can see profits slowly going up. Let's just have a quick look at our software here. We want to go to, I think, CMS, and we'll check our CMS system. We can see that... Count Odosho is still not got a lot of users, even though it's outstanding. Oh, well. So, still doing support for Chrysler More engine. It looks like we have made... I don't know how much money we've made. Let's just promote that to the next level. We'll fix some bugs here. We'll go to all software and check Game Engine. And the Game Engine, we can see that actually Chrysler More engine is going up, but the other engines are actually losing. Like, there was a lot more on the Tech 14, so I don't know why it's going down. I'm not too bothered, to be honest with you. As long as I get more market share and more money, then that's good. We are Apple and Microsoft and any other generic big company that you can name. Other companies that exploit others are available. Right. One of the other bugs that I experienced as well is you can actually have flaws that stick out here, which is like grass and such, which is, yeah, like when I cloned this and put it up here, it actually put an outside bit there, which seemed alright, but it was really interesting to look at. Let's go to a piece of marketing there, and we'll start that marketing off. We'll see what our game is like. We need to go down here and probably develop a new piece of software. Let's go to assign and change the core devs and arts off there, remove them off, because we only want the support team on that. What I've done is I've actually made a little cubicles here. So it's a 3x2 cubicle, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3x2 cubicle. So it's prison architect size cells, which is sort of ironic because it is a bit like a cell. And what happens is the leader sits in there. So if I open up the data overlay, not data overlay, sorry, the room labels, I really wish the room labels would be like shrunk down, because that is like pretty much unreadable. We can see that we can spin it around like so, and it's actually a bit better. Core support goes in there, leaders, and this is core support. So this is core support, this entire thing. So I've set those two rooms to core support, but only set this room to leaders, and then assign that person as leader, and then they sit in there, because if a leader's got the separate room, I believe they're more efficient. I don't know if that's the case, but that's what I've been told, so that's what I did. Also, it means I put the leader in there and I immediately train them up in HR, and then they will hire the employees and go in there, because you know, that's good. It means I don't have to hire employees manually, and something I will be doing when I do the other series. Looks like we've got 6.0 million there, and that means the product being reviewed. Do the thing, win the points is a masterpiece. Genericson software surprises with its awesome game. Yeah, so that's good. Let's have a quick look at all software. We're going to go to Game Engine or Games, and then category of sports games. We can see that Football Simulator Life 4 has got over 1 million users, and Do the Thing, Win the Points is up to 61,000 after 1 day, and it is one of the most expensive pieces of software on the market. In fact, it's the second highest piece of, sixth highest in terms of price, although $30 is quite reasonable for a nice game there, especially in, when is it, 1988, so yeah. Either way, that is okay. What's happened there? Is that like a... Oh no, it's actually... Oh no, it was two per... I was going to say, since when was the nice cardigans and stuff in? It was just two people, you know, clipping inside of each other. So... I really like who? Kendrick Skinner. Good, excellent. Let me click on him. One of the things, when you hide the walls, you can't click on him because it selects the window in front of him instead. Yeah, well, buggy. So, what do I need to do now? Well, we're marketing Do the Thing, Win the Points. We're marketing Orifice and Chrysler More engine as well. I think Orifice is doing well. It's just a sleeper hit. But I need to develop... I don't know. I really want to do an OS. But as you can see, it's going to be problematic. What I'd probably do is make a couple of tools first. Make a couple of tools, and then we'll see if we can develop an OS, although that may take a while. So we're going to go for a... What do you need for a tool? Do you have any dependencies? If I say 3D rendering, plug and play, HD audio, networking, multi-threading, multitasking, Q&A, you don't actually have any dependencies. Approximately 3 years. If I put the other teams on it, then it says approximately 4 years. Okay, let's remove core team then. Sometimes adding more doesn't work for some. Why is that actually? If I put core support on there, why does it take approximately 4 years? That is weird. See that? If I just pull art team off, then do we get it even less? What if I just put the art team on? 3 years. What if I just put the marketing team on? 4 years. Okay, I can sort of understand that. I don't know why it's saying that. I think I don't know if it's calculating that correctly. I would assume that having all those people on it would work, but maybe not. I don't know. If we have an SCM server, will it change it? No, it doesn't. Either way, we're not going to do an OS. Office software we've done. Game engine we have dealt with. We haven't done a 3D editor, I don't think. Let's choose a 2D editor and we'll see. Actually, no, let's do a 2D editor and then we'll do a 3D editor. 2D editor, we want a lot of... want some more advanced stuff. Looks like we've only really got the int 6. Why can't we go for advanced brushes? That feature will unlock in 1989. Okay. So, you know what? I think it's probably best if we wait. Because otherwise we might have a bit of a problem. We'll develop another game. I know there's been a several people saying, "Oh, you should make another game. You should make when you do your series. You should support all that sort of stuff." Said, "Oh, you should do like just develop a next piece of software, like just develop like tools or OSs or games and things like that." I know Flabberleaky's doing like game development stuff, and that's been interesting to watch as well. But yeah, I'm not sure about that one. We'll see when we come to, when it actually is fully released. I'm going to go for Final Maker Premium 13, which is that the most? Is that the newest? It is the newest. It is the newest, and it's outstanding as well. So I'll tell you what, I have to hand it to Timeface because they have done quite well, I think, with that. Yeah, they've done quite well. If I just click on that, we can see the companies. There's Timeface. 23 products, and the products are just that, yeah, Final Maker Premium. I think this is like the in-game version of Adobe. I think that's what that is. Anyway, we'll close that down. So we're on the Cry Some More engine. We're on Final Maker Pro 13, whatever it was. We go for an RTS, and we're going to call it Command and Cornetto. No. Total. What would be a Total Annihilation ripoff? Total Assimilation, and I've probably spelled it wrong, so you know, don't complain. Right, so we need to add active users. We need to say on these two OSs. Actually, we'll go for these three OSs. There we are. We've got 2D graphics and AI, local multiplayer, mod support, Q&A. SCM server, 3 teams working on that, less than a year. I think if we pull the support team off, it probably it doesn't really say, it doesn't change anything else. And we're going to sell it at $29.99, even though it goes up to 30. It's original IP, Total Assimilation. I don't know if I spelled that wrong. I'm going to develop it. Yes, we do want to market this one, and then it would be great if we had some Total Annihilation music. I remember having the 4 CD dual case you get for Total Annihilation. The first and second disc, one was the core campaign, one was the ARM campaign, and also you needed that for multiplayer and skirmish. And then another disc was Core Contingency, which was one of the expansions, and the last one was Battle Tactics. But weirdly enough, if you put the first or second disc into a standard CD player, it would actually figure out that there's tracks on there and play all the tracks. Weird. It was really weird. Back in the day, if you used to put computer discs, we're talking like, you know, early 2000s here, and you put, or late 90s, early 2000s, yeah, but early 2000s probably, yeah. You put them in CD players and played them. You know, it had to be a certain type of CD player, one that wasn't smart enough to go, this isn't an audio disc, but ones that were good enough to just try and play anything. That's what I mean. And you fling it in, and it would try and play it, and it would just go, okay. And sometimes you would get the music off the game, and sometimes you would just get like static or some weird noise, and sometimes you would get, I think there was one game that I put in, and it said, "Hi, you've put this in a CD player. That's not how you're supposed to do it." And it was in like a Southern American voice, like, "Hey, I can't do a Southern accent for America." But yeah, it was weird. I can't remember what game it was now. Anyway, Total Assimilation, we're going to develop, and there we go, it's an RTS, it's going up, we're doing marketing, which is quite good. Can we close these down? Yeah, we don't really care about the marketing, we just need to close these down with the marketing, do the thing, win the points. It'd be good if you can sort these. Can you not sort them? It would be good if you can just click and drag them down, that would be nice. Anyway, so looks like marketing of Do the Thing, Win the Points. We got a net profit of 2 odd million there. We got a low 11 point odd million. That is very good. Orifice is doing quite well. Net profit is just under 200,000. Cry Some More Engine is not doing that well, actually. We haven't made a great deal of money on it, but what we have done is, well, it allows us to develop this total assimilation stuff and develop some nice games. If we just go to all software, we just want to see for a audio tool, we're going to pause at 15,000 or 15 million. This is great. If I go to game, I think it's going to be probably Football Simulator is there. Do the Thing, Win the Points has got 360,442 users. This is good. This is most good. Genericson software doing well. Even though it's only great, but it is probably the second highest sports game. The other sports game being... It is the second highest sports game. Football Simulator Lite 4. Not bad. If we go to CMSs, we can see that Count or Dosho has still got... For some reason, it's stuck. It's been stuck at 6,000 active users for a long time. Income has pretty much gone off now. We're not really doing anything. Units... Look at that. You can see it's pretty much sold some units and then doesn't really sell much. But it does have a strong, fairly strong reputation, I think. Active users has been 6,000 for quite some time. If we go to our game engine, we can see that active users for Cry Some More engine is really low. Wow, I guess... Why is that? I'm guessing price? Let's have check the details on this. So this is Cry Some... No, that's their engine, and this is my engine. If we go to features. So, actually, I can see why. Their engine's better. No, it's not better. It's exactly the same. No, 2D rendering, visual editor, PC speaker, 2D assets, scripting, Q&A. So pretty much, right, all that's happened here is that I've made the exact same engine that they've made, Cry Some More engine, but theirs is $4 cheaper. I can understand why people are going for theirs, although my quality is outstanding and theirs is only great, but theirs has been out, it came out about the same time. Mine came out a year before theirs. Sorry, a month before theirs. It's 14. I'm sure that company had... Yeah, look at that. They've been developing engines for a long time, so they've got more business reputation. So it'll be based on this. So you can see that I've got good reputation for sports, but that was my first thing. So it all counts. It's all understandable. Possibly. Anyway, so we've made a lot of money from other ways, and Orifice, Do the Thing, Win the Points is the main one. So we're developing Total Assimilation. We're just punching out the bugs here, and then we will release, and we will start marketing on that one. Obviously, we're going to do radio, newspapers, the lot, and you can just fling a lot of money at it. We'll say marketing, job done. We're going to assign... Oh, well, actually, we're going to start the campaign. I'm going to change this so we don't have the dev team on, but we do have the support team. There we go. Go support team. And then they can sort them tickets out. So we're doing a lot of marketing. Looks like someone wants some more money. That's fine. Oh, we're up to 19 million. Wow, there we go. Let's just go for games, and then we'll go for Genericson software. We can see that total assimilation is... Actually, it's only 2.8, or 2,837 people. That's not a great deal, and profits minus, but it's only been the first month out. But as you can see, Do the Thing, Win the Points is flying off the shelf. Over 500,000 users now. This is good. Let's have a look at our review. We highly recommend Total Assimilation. Genericson software surprises with this awesome game. Thank you, Software Times. Thank you very much. Now, we've hit December 88, so if we just let people do whatever they want for this month, we could give them some more taskings, but I can't really be bothered, because what I want to do is develop a 2D thing next. As you can see, look, they're all using this central bit as well. I really like that. So you've got, you don't have offices for, you don't have a meeting room for every single one. They'll just go and get there, and there's room for all of it. Downstairs we've got, as you might imagine, blackness and lots and lots of central heating, and then upstairs we've got nothing at the moment, but then the servers on the top. We will have to have another server room probably over here, but we'll see how that one goes. Right, develop software. We're going to go to a 2D editor, and we want to go for pixel manipulation, and we want all of these, so advanced brushes, image effects, video editing, the lot. We will... Looks like it won't run on any operating system whatsoever. We're going to have to close these down then, because there's a problem with this one. The bug is that if you add it beforehand, if you add whatever it is beforehand, Yeah. If you edit stuff beforehand like that, then you go for the operating system. It goes, well, whatever you develop can't run on any operating system. So we're going to go for advanced brushes and image effects. Actually, what we need to do is just check something here. Active users for this is good, but the problem, let's add that one. Yeah, that's fine. We can have them too. The problem is that it's quite old, so they're probably going to release another piece of software. Let's actually check. We should probably check that. Upcoming releases. We need to check for now. So, game, audio tool, 2D editor, antivirus. Oh, God, antivirus. Game, office software. 2D editor, operating system. So, the next OS 10 is going to be out in a year. But then we can port it over because you can actually port things now, I believe. If I go to all software, go Genericson software, and say orifice details. How'd you do it? There's a way you can port software over. It's not in research. There's an audio tool research. Audio compression? I've never done it. I'm gonna press the research button. Yeah, why not? That's research done. Your releases. There, port. There it is. Action port. So I can say the audio tool or the count or dosho. We can say port. Port. Doesn't work. Alpha game is alpha. Don't know if it's something I'm doing, but yeah. We're just gonna ignore that. We'll just move on. Yes, I know there's porting either coming or is in, and maybe that just is whatever glitched out or there's something I'm doing wrong. But either way, we're going to develop a 2D editor. We're going to add active users, that one, and that one. And we'll say pixel manipulation, all of that one, image effects, all of this. And we're going to sell it at $99. I'm really going to undercut everybody. And it is original IP. It's going to be based on the crap edit 2D because it's going to be the crap edit door. Edit 2D 2. SCM is obviously our SCM server, no dependencies. Why is that in orange? I don't know why they've gone orange now. That's weird. Gonna go for our team, dev, and we won't put support, we'll click OK. Less than a year, recommended team size 7, we got more than that. And not keep it in-house, develop. We will start marketing that, and the crap editor it's been on the market for quite some time. Yeah, we've never really made a great deal of money off it. It did make us a bit of money, but it wasn't like massive. The thing is, we should really port it over, and I don't know I've done research. There's a research there. It's just not doing anything. Same as your releases. Do the thing, win the points. Port. Oh, there you go, and you can port it over. It does bring out extra stuff. Let's try this again then. Maybe it's because I had it paused. Your releases. So I want... When did we bring in the last one out? So that was the very first one we did. The crap editor 2D. Port it over. Yeah, and you can port it over now. Yeah, it was just a glitch out there. Contract work, we don't really need to bother with that. Research, I don't know what you do there. Or you can just say research. Or whether you just have to research or click on anything. I have no idea. Anyway. Looks like we are designing crap editor 2D2. Really complicated to say. Going to close that down. That's marketing. Still marketing Orifice, and that's doing okay. Cry some more engine more marketing, but you know what? We are going to end that marketing because we should have really kept it an in-game tool. We're not making a lot of money. We've made our money back, and I don't really want to spend any more there. Do the thing when the points are still being marketed. This is good. Orifice is also fine, and what about... Do we keep marketing Orifice? We'll have a quick check here. We'll go to software. I want to say office software. Active users is... Oh, yes! Yes, it's me. I'm the top end on that one. Let's just develop that. on the crap editor. But what I want to do now is, because I've got 27 million. I'm guessing it's the games, is it? We'll go to game and to active users. Do the thing, win the points. Over 1 million active users. Get in. That is a goal. Right. We need to go. What's this? Upcoming events. Someone's going to retire. Okay. Doesn't matter because, well, it's good, and I'm glad they can go. In fact, what I'll do, because I'm just, I think it's a nice thing to do. I want to put 10 million in that, and we'll deposit it. So it means that he gets a much bigger pension. I think that's worth it. Look after him. He's looked after the company. That's good. So we need to go for a bit of the old my releases. I want to check Orifice, port it, and we can port it to all of these. There we go. And we're going to assign that to the support team because they have not been really doing a lot, and they can then port that over. And this is the first time I've done this. Again, this is why alphas can be really good. This is why I like in-dev games for this sort of thing where, you see the features and it's a completely playable game, but before all of this stuff, completely playable. Added more stuff, all the things that you want, but you necessarily weren't missing, and enjoyed some more. That's what I like. It's good to see. Looks like Daniel Russell's retired. Unless he's the team leader, though, I don't need to do anything because we do have a HR management on all of the leaders, so that's fine. Looks like porting Orifice is taking quite some time. We're going to assign then our core dev on that as well. We are still developing crab editors and still marketing Total Assimilation. Hasn't made us a great deal of money, I don't think. We'll have a quick look-saroo at our game there, and we'll go for active users. Look like do the thing, win the points is quite good. And Total Assimilation, 5 and a bit. It's not doing very well, but it might be a sleeper hit. It might progress on later on. Looks like we've got some bugs there. I think we've squished them all out, but I'll just give it a little bit of time in the morning. Yeah, we'll release that. We do want to market it with the marketing team. Like I said, I wish you could set a default. There we go, and that is good. So we'll pause it. We're still assigning, I think we're going to assign the art team as well to this porting as well, because we're porting this over. So we've also still got the support for the game we've just released. We'll put it on the support team. There we go, and we'll say we want a maximum, we could say max level 10 in. Looks like someone, Willie Lopez has been in an accident and has resigned. Wow, okay. Well, it looks like we've got good health insurance here, so hopefully that'll be all right for them. Yeah, so we're porting this over. We've done the support. We have got 25 million. Like I say, porting this over, keeping it relevant is quite good. Looks like we have a product reviewed. Shines with Crab Editor 2 is taking graphics to new heights. Another great piece of work. Excellent. So if we pause this then and we go to develop software, we can see that if we do a 3D editor and we pick our 2D editor, which is this one here, and you see active users is 7.6 thousand, which is good. 7,600, I should say. And that means, though, because we've got all this, we can have animation now, whereas if we didn't use this, we'd have some problems. No, we're going to have to close all this. We're going to have to say add, and we want to say this. These two pieces of software. This is the, there we go. We can't have physics, we can't have rendering, but we can have animation, which is good. 92, 95, 2000, 98, yeah. So we're going to have to do this one now. Core art team, no, we want it on the dev team. And I think that'll do. I don't think we need to bother with that one. The other two are okay. We're not going to get a new OS for quite some time. Let's have a quick look. We can see that it's going to be operating system is a console one. So I don't really think... well, that's one of the things that's a bit weird, that you get console operating systems and phone operating systems very early in the 80s. I don't particularly mind that that's the case, because technically they all do have some sort of OS, but when you're running like 3D programs on an 80s phone, it just doesn't seem right. Also, you would think there'd be a bias towards like tools on PC, on PC stuff, but... tools and stuff on PC, but games on consoles. You think there would be like a certain bias either way. I don't know if there is, but it doesn't seem to be. It seems to be quite random, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, I need to go 2D editor, and this is going to be crap. Edit, yeah, 3D Tor, which doesn't really work as something you pronounce, but the last one didn't either, so we're still we've got symmetry there, that's fine. And we're going to sell it for 176. Wow, we're going to sell it for, you know what, I think we can charge whatever we want. Let's go to all software. And 3D editor. Oh no, there is 3D editors out, and these are quite good. Let's have a quick look at the details of both of these. We want to check out the features for both. That one has got vertex editing and Q&A, and the other one has got, if we just minimize that down, features, vertex editing, Q&A, and we are adding, vertex editing, Q&A, and animation. So we can charge for the privilege a little bit more. I'm going to sell it not for the recommended price of 276. I'm going to sell it for 249.99. So it's still a very expensive piece of software, but I think it'll be worth it. And it is an original IP because we've never made a 3D piece of software before, and it's on the latest OSs, and we can port it over anyway, which is good. We will start marketing that because I think people will be very happy with this. We'll say yes, okay, and then max it out. So we do really want to keep expanding up the top there, and I think what I'll do is while developing that, I will probably go for that. How is our porting over? Porting is quite good. We're going to select all the pieces of furniture in there, and we're going to probably say duplicate, and then we're going to go upstairs, and then boom, it even copies the lights as well, which is the great thing. And we're going to say select. We could probably just say select all. Can you select all furniture and building? Select building floor. Select all furniture. Duplicate. And yeah, that's bugged out. Yeah, it doesn't like that. I can sort of understand why that is the case. Because I can understand it like duplicating that, but then having to do the entire room and then go upstairs. Yeah, that's problematic. Let's go to duplicate, and then we'll put it in. Hang on, let me make sure we've got it right. I think that's about right. And then same thing. There we go. Yeah, that does work. I'll do the rest later on. Obviously, the front room here is slightly different. The front room. This is just, it doesn't have like a secretary thing in there. What we could probably do is go to building and say, I don't know, we'll go for some waiting chairs, comfort, or a nice couch maybe. Couch there, and a couch there. Yeah, I think that makes sense. That does make sense to me. We also need a strip light, which is in that room. You can see we've got a strip light. That's one of the new things that's being added. So it'll be in there, and in lighting, and then strip light. Put it right at the front. It's not the same as that one, but there we go. Job done. Right. So we're porting Orifice over, which is apparently quite good. I'm going to check our software. I'm going to go downstairs. Office software. Look at that. Oh, it looks like Office 3 is increasing though. What if we go to trade IP? Buy it for 10 million. Don't think so. Let's just see what they've got. Details. Features for both. It's got, oh my good grief. I think it's kicked me in the ass, that. Yeah, it has. Look at that. Good on them. Well done. So their piece of software is Office 3 by Smile Kingdom. Weird name. It's 3 years newer. It is outstanding rather than great, which is annoying because mine wasn't outstanding. It's got a little bit more users. It only just come out, I guess. No, recently, December. So it's just about a year old. Less than a year old, but yeah, getting there. It's cheaper than mine. It's got good marketing. And if you check the things on it, we can see that mine's got word processor. Word processor. Templates. Clip art. I've got clip art. Actually, you know what? It's probably the same. That is probably the same, that. Let me just rip this down. Why can't we... we can't... No, that is about right. There we go. We'll pull this up. Rip it down. Animations. Animations, auto, clip art. Charts. I haven't got charts. Q&A. I've got Q&A, though. They haven't got scripting. Hang on, no, is this theirs? No, this is mine. Word processor, vector graphics, templates, spreadsheet, presentation. See, I've got presentation. I've got Q&A and scripting, and they've got charts. So they're slightly different, That's probably why they've got an equal distribution at the moment. So it is worth keeping this or this one going. So that's good. Let's just see how good this crap editor, sorry, 3D editor is going to be. Currently it's good, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to assign that just to the support team now for the porting because we're developing something. And then that's been ported over. So it means you can keep it selling. Because obviously if you've got it on legacy operating systems, then it's not going to do anything. So there's no real point in that one. Let's assign the core support on that, and that should hopefully speed it up. Yes, it has a little bit, I believe. There we go. It doesn't really tell me exactly like if I assign more teams whether it's going to be more efficient or not. So it's a bit iffy that way. Either way, November, now December, 89. We're going to accept all of the payment increases that people want. 36 million in the blank. That's good. The blankers will be quite happy about that. Let me just go to software and we'll go to game office software. I'm still holding my own. I'm losing some users, but you know I'm still holding my own. 2D editor is mine. There we go. Look, mass just blown everything else out the water. 3D editor, I'm guessing as well. It is Vector Maker Premium 2. Let's have a quick look at them. They've got, in terms of features, Vertex Editing Q&A. So I don't know if that's been released new, but either way, yeah, that's there. What are we doing? Total Assimilation. We will end that marketing, I think. The Do the Thing, Win the Point is still being marketed. And let's have a quick look at... actually, we need to quickly develop that because we don't want to over-design it. We want to go back to all software. Hang on. It won't open. Damn it. Oh, there it is, because it's on all releases. There it is. I minimized it. Right. Let's just shrink it down a bit. So we've got, in terms of games, Do the Thing, Win the Points. Marketing's really selling this hard. Nearly 2 million users for that. Let's have a quick look at my other one, Total Assimilation. Yeah, it's not really done very well. Profit is, it's only just in profit, so we haven't really done very well at all with that RTS. But you know, it happens. We've made some money. It kept us ticking over and such. That's okay. We've got about halfway through the 3D editor, and I really want to see what that's like. I'm going to keep on marketing Orifice, because if we don't, then we'll probably lose a big foothold on the Office software, and we're losing it anyway. Office 3 is cheaper, and it does roughly the same thing that we do, and has presentation software. So that's pretty much why, I think that's why they're going up, and it's newer. 3 years. You can see we're slowly we're losing users to it, and it's actually Doc 6 that's coming up as well, even though it's mediocre. Let's have a quick look at what it does. Custom functions, we don't have that, I don't think. I don't know if we do or not. Either way, that's probably quite good. It takes a while to develop CMSs, and also, I think it took me about 2 in-game years to do the, what was it, the Office software. It took me ages, but when it came out, it didn't sell very well at all, I don't think, and then it was slowly creeping up, and then eventually it was like, bang, there you go, this is great. That's now outstanding for the 3D editor. Going to probably be a lot of bugs here, so we're going to try and squish all of them. You can see we've got the core art and 2 other people on there, so we're going to say assign, and we want to probably remove the art team, and remove the, we'll keep the art team, remove the art team. We don't really need that, because obviously they're just... art. What are they going to do? We should really have a bug fixing one as well, especially when you do things like if you do things like operating systems or anything that's really big. The bigger the project, the more bugs it is, more bugs you get with it. Still marketing Do the Thing, Win the Points. I'm hoping now though, if we go to games, we've got over 2 million. Yes, we've just busted through 2 million. There's the 3D editor. We're going to say, let's market all of that. Okay, start marketing campaign. Obviously, we want to remove the dev team off the development of that. And we've got 42 million. Let's just see what this next one is like. 3 tickets in the queue for the, 5 tickets in the queue now for the 3D editor. I think we probably need to actually hire... It's been a while since you released a product of type game sports and your fans are noticing. It looks like they want a sequel to that. Well, I'm more than happy to oblige. Looks like we've got 90... Oh my good grief. What the hell's just happened? Okay, 94 million. Genericson software shines with Crap Edit 3D Tour. If we just have a quick look at our 3D editor. Oh my good God. I don't know what is... How? How? That is mental. That's insane. That's great. Well, yeah. Okay, so 331,992 users. It's only been out a month. And, yeah, the only thing that's really put that above everybody else is, I believe, the animation. Everybody else has got vertex editing and Q&A, which is the basic stuff that they've all had. And there's only me that's gone ahead and put animation in there. And I think that was because I was able to make the 2D editor first, and then obviously we then progressed on and did that and made that one. That is just pretty much sealed. That's like if anything's about I've just won the game, which the game isn't about that. You know, if you just play the game to make loads of money, then it's not actually that difficult to just say, right, done, I've won it. But it's more about, you know, messing around and playing with it, and, you know, being creative and such, and just having fun. You know, remember that you don't really need a massive overall goal for these things. But either way, if there was a win state, I think we've just hit it. And that was the first month. I think after that, we're going to be doing quite well. Either way, I'm going to leave it there. This has been quite a longer episode than I thought it would. But I really like the new additions in Alpha 8. I'm really excited to see, some more, getting rid of some of the bugs, because there's definitely some bugs that need squishing. But the ability to port stuff over is really powerful. The way you can copy entire rooms and then move it up is really good as well. I don't know why I've still got that weird bug there when you can see it's all flickering as well. It's really annoying. And also, you can't copy entire things if you just go to select floor, and then you say select furniture, and then duplicate, and then it doesn't duplicate properly. I can totally understand that. I think actually because it might be outside, it might be copying these bits outside. I don't know. It is the alpha branch, as I said, so it is not just understanding that the game is in development, but it's an understanding that the features that are coming next are in development, like really heavily. Sort of this could break at any moment. But yeah, there you go. That is a little bit more of Software Inc. Alpha 8 when it comes to sort of a more general release, and a lot of the bugs have been squished. I will be doing a brand new series on it, and I would like to know what you want to see on that one. As always, thanks very much for watching. Comments in the comments, and generic partings.